you're definitely going to be maybe reading books more, reading more in general. Like some people read, through audiobooks and things like that. Or you're just going to be researching online, you're reading that way, but let's just say what's next in life is you educating yourself more. Some of you guys literally are, though, going to start reading more books, okay? You guys are definitely going to be opening up as well, is what I'm getting, okay? Like with book here, you're also opening up is what's next in life. Maybe you're opening up more to, friends, family, your lovers, people in general. You're going to be more open. Well, people that you trust, of course, you're going to be more open. Okay, you're going to maybe really express how you feel, what you're thinking, what you're going through, okay? Is what's next in life. Some of you guys are alchemists, okay, or you're turning into one. Is what's next in life. You're going to be transmuting energy, okay, negative energy, things that are being negatively thrown at you, sent towards you, okay? You're going to be taking that energy and putting it to use, okay? Putting it into things that can, lift you up and empower you. Okay, so like whatever is negatively trying to affect you, you're going to take that energy and again, put it into some creation, put it into some type of work project, to empower yourself, okay? But whatever it is, you're going to take that energy and turn it into something that is beneficial for you, okay? Is what's next in life. You could also even have a lot of negative people or negative situations that may arise, okay? Like just simple as, people sending negative energy your way. So that may arise as to what's next in life. And this is why you're going to become this alchemist if you're not already one. And you're going to be transmuting the negative energy and things that are sent your way. It's what's next in life. So it's like expect some things to arise, for you to have to be transmuting energy, okay? So some people, places, or things may just, be trying to send you negative energies, okay? It never feels right. You guys may be in the mix, okay, is what's next in life. So you may just get caught up in the mix. You may be like around other people in their drama, okay? You may get caught up in situations, involving drama and other people's dramas. But I'm just getting like you may just be getting caught up in certain people and their situations. I'm not even getting like this is your situation. You're gonna be caught up in the mix in other people's dramas and other people's situations that they got going on. Maybe people may even need your advice or your help, but you are going to end up, maybe caught up in the mix in some way, okay? It's what's next in life. And if you don't want that, just stay away from drama-filled people who, they always got some shit going on, okay? Stay away from people that just be in the mix all the time. But I'm just getting friends hanging out and like drama stirring up or something, or you get caught in the middle of a situation. So something like that could arise for you as to what's next in life. Some of you guys could be like mixing drinks, okay? Like this doesn't even have to be alcohol beverages, but maybe you're just going to start making your own drinks, mixing drinks, okay? That's for somebody, especially if you got a juicer or you're into those things. You're going to be mixing drinks, okay? Making new drinks for yourself, like making drinks from, scratch, like using fruit to make drinks. But it's something about you maybe into like mixing drinks, making drinks is what's next in life. But it's going to be you trying out new drinks, mixing up drinks and seeing what you like. That's for somebody. I'm also getting, you're going to have maybe a lot of new things. You're going to purchase new things, for yourself. Okay, it's like out with the old and with the new. So I'm just getting new in general. You're going to have new things, new items. Okay, this can even be new vibes. This next, what's next in life could even just be that it's going to be a new chapter in general. But what I'm getting new, so things just going to feel new. You're buying new things, out with the old and with the new. I'm also getting, you're gonna be like a new version of yourself. Is what's next in life. So this is gonna be like a new and improved rebirth version of you. Okay, is what's next in life. Yeah, y'all gonna have new money. Okay, it's what's next in life. You getting new money. Yeah, y'all getting new money. It's what's next in life. You may even be focused on your finances more. Is what's next. This is how you're gonna end up getting this new money. Or you're like having a better relationship with money. What's next in life could even be you even becoming self-made, okay, becoming an entrepreneur or something like that in some type of way. Because I'm just getting you making new money, okay. So this is gonna be like you making your money, you're earning this money, or you lucked into this money or something. Okay, but I'm getting this is earned money from you, from the work you've been putting in. You becoming self-made, something like that. You guys are gonna have a lot more playtime, okay? Yeah, you guys can even find yourself playing around a lot. Maybe you're in a childlike energy is what's next in life. You're bringing out that inner child. You just are even having more playtime than work or something. But there's a lot more playtime is what's next in life. So maybe you're going to be taking more breaks. You're going to be off more. You're going to be on leave. Some of you guys, you're just going to be maybe playing more with your kids, or you're playing with kids in general. Something about your inner child being out. So some of you guys, you could end up playing with kids. If you don't have kids could end up being part of what's next in life. You playing a lot with kids. Okay, whether it's someone else's kids or your kids. I'm also getting there's going to be like more there's going to be more of a like playfulness in your relationships, even because it's something about you being in this playful energy is what's next in life. You playing a lot. Hopefully some of y'all not playing people, Sagittarius. That could be what's next in life. Some of y'all, you going to be playing people. You're going to be a player from the Himalayas, okay? Some of y'all going to be tricking because y'all getting money. That's what's next. So you're going to be tricking on people because you got more money or something. You got this new money, as we were just referring to. But yeah, just expect like playful energy, childlike energy, youthful energy. Again, whether you like have this around you or you are in this energy. And some of y'all, there's like a breakthrough in your finances, and this is why you're going to have a lot more playtime. And that could mean many things for many people, but maybe you're going to have this breakthrough in money, so you're going to be able to like spend more and not have to like enjoy your money more instead of like having to work so hard for it, because maybe you did work so hard for it. Maybe there was a time where you were working so hard for it. So now you just get to like play with the money. You get to use the money, have fun with the money, or you just being able to have more fun in general because you have this money. Something like that is what's next. Y'all may have a lot of people hitting you up saying, hey, what's up? Seeing how you're doing, checking on you. Some people could be wanting to hang out. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some of y'all Sagittarius, y'all may just become some players. And it was as to what's next in life for you. Like, I'm just getting like you're hitting different people up, or different people are hitting you up or something. Trying to talk to you, trying to hang out, trying to link up, trying to, you know what, okay? It's like you're going to just be maybe playing around with your options, okay? You kind of talking to everybody. You kind of seeing what's up with everybody. Maybe this is you weighing your options as to what's next in life. You're going to be weighing your options out. Maybe you're gonna be hearing from people though you haven't heard from in a while though, or something. What's next for Sagittarius in life? You're gonna be more focused, okay? Yep. Okay, so maybe there's gonna be a balance between playtime and being in the mix and being distracted and being focused, okay? So there's going to be a balance between you kind of like slacking off and having fun and then you being focused. Maybe there's going to be a balance there is what I'm getting at. But you guys are going to be very focused as to what's next, okay? Maybe there's going to be a lot of people wanting to hit you up, wanting you to hang out, be in the mix and everything, but you're going to be too focused for it, okay? You're not going to be able to give it your time, but what's next in life is that could be coming your way, but you're going to stay focused. You're not going to get confirmation to whatever. Something is confirmation as we hear those sirens, okay? But you could end up having a lot of people wanting to, you know, play around and hit you up, wanting you to be all in the mix, hang out, you know, just be caught up, okay? But I feel like you're not going to get too caught up because you're going to be in this focused energy. It's what's next in life, Sag, okay? You guys are focused on money, okay? You're focused on how you can better your finances, have a better relationship with your finances, how you can gain more, you know, how you can invest. But your finances are your focus. It's also what I'm getting is what's next. But there's just heavily you being focused, not being able to be easily distracted to what's next. Like I'm also getting like, because I'm just really getting like people are hitting you up, and these are people though that maybe used to be distractions, or you know that they will distract you or something. These could be people that like to be outside a lot, like to hang out, like to you know, play a lot themselves. But I'm getting you are something about you just being focused and not being swayed easily, okay? It's what's next in life. Maybe y'all gonna have a lot of people focused on you as well, okay? Because you got some new money. You're in a more childlike energy, so people are gonna be trying to like figure out what you got going on. So they're gonna be heavily focused on you. You're gonna have people more focused on you. This can even be like through social media. You have a lot of people watching you, you know, worried about you because, again, you could have some new money. You could have some new things going on for yourself. You could even be, again, like we said, in a new version of yourself. So, you're going to have a lot of people kind of focused on you, laser focused on you is what's next in life. Someone could have the initials F, G, H, I, or J. They could be part of, you know, what's next. Like what's next in life is someone of these initials F, G, H, I, J. Okay, being involved in your life next. Okay, somebody of these initials could be involved in your life next. This could also be where someone is from. You could be from somewhere. These could be your initials. Okay, so take it how it resonates. I'm also getting whoever these initials could be, okay, first, middle, or last, or place that these initials could be. I'm seeing that you're focused on something regarding these initials F, G, H, I, and J. You're focused on something or someone of those initials, or someone of these initials are heavily focused on you as to what's next in life. So use your intuition, take that how it resonates. But someone of those initials or a place of F, G, H, I, or J is going to be significant. Yeah, y'all got a lot of people wanting to, you know, have you outside, have you playing, have you kind of thrown off, all up in the mix, caught up in some mess. Some of them just trying to have you, you know, outside, pouring up, having fun, you know, clubbing, going to bars, you know, outside life. So I feel like you could end up being outside. Is what's next in life, Sagittarius. Like, because didn't I say something about you even weighing out your options? You kind of like in the mix. You could be talking to different people. You weighing your options. So something about you just being outside though, just kind of, you know, having fun, doing what you do. Okay. But I also see you having that balance where you retreat and you back focus, okay? A street of the initials F, G, H, I, or J is also going to be significant. It's what's next in life. So a street of those initials is important. It's significant in some way. You could live on a street with first letter of the street name being F, G, H, I, or J, or someone does, or again, some street with those initials will be significant. Some of y'all gonna be running the streets, and that's what I'm getting. You're gonna just be outside having fun. Y'all know what the word outside means. You're just gonna be outside, okay, doing whatever outside is, whatever that is to somebody, whatever that means to someone. But I'm getting that, like, you running the streets even. Or again, what's next is you having somebody around you or people around you who be running the streets, always outside, okay? Hopefully y'all not in the damn fast lane. Some of y'all gonna be working on your appearance, okay, your physical appearance, how you choose to show up to the world, present yourself. Some of y'all could have been looking a little rough around the edges. So what's next in life is you know, touching up your appearance, finding ways you could become more attractive, how you can maybe take care of your internal so your external, the outer part of your body can look better, okay? So you are going to be like focusing on your appearance in some way, because I'm getting you were a little rough around the edges. So what's next is you getting that together, focusing more on your appearance. I really feel like you're going to have some messy times or some messy people or some messy situations that come about, Sagittarius, as to what's next, okay? There's going to be a lot of messy people around you. Street people, hood people, people that are just a fun time, not a long time. A lot of hookups. People, a lot of your, hookups could be trying to hit you up. People trying to hook up with you. People that's, messy. They always in the mix. Always got some drama going on. You're going to have a lot of that coming your way as to what's next in life. But like I said, Sagittarius, you're a new version of yourself. You're rebirth. And something about you still being focused and not letting this, distract you. Not getting too caught up. And like I said, you may just have some fun time with these people or these situations. You may just, let yourself have that fun. But I'm seeing you have that balance. And for some, you're not having no balance. You're strictly focused, okay? You're not letting these things, at least you're not letting these things distract you or get in the way of what you're trying to have going on, or this new version of you, making you maybe go back to your old self. You're going to stick to this new and improved version of yourself, what you've been trying to manifest, or you're not going to just distract you from your focus, the things that you are heavily fixated on in terms of, bettering yourself. You're just going to have that balance, or you're strictly focused, okay? But there's definitely some messy situations or people coming your way as to what's next in life. You may even be a little messy, okay? You could even end up being a little messy. Like I said, some of you guys, it just seems like you coming out of like being a little rough around the edges, with your appearance and how you look. But some of you guys, you could end up like having that going on, but maybe, listening to this reading, you're going to try to stay up on your appearance, and not look so rough around the edges or neglect your appearance and how you look. Yeah, hopefully you guys are not neglecting like how you look, but I'm getting some of you guys are coming out of this, and what's next is you, enhancing and upgrading your appearance in some way. You guys could end up being a little messy though, like actually like in terms of like your home, your car, could even be your stability, but it's just like I'm just getting like a messy energy. You may just end up being messy as to what's next in life. This could be like you getting caught up though with messy people, or you are being messy yourself. You're gossiping. You're in some drama. You could even be talking about other people and how they look. Yeah, I am getting like you could be end up caught up in some drama or being messy, or this is you, doing this, or you're being caught up in it. As to what's next, okay? But yeah, you don't want to be too messy, Sag. So don't be too messy. But it does look like you could end up being a little messy. But I am getting, like I said, more so in terms of your surroundings. You may just end up being a little messier. You're not cleaning up much. Not that you're not clean, not that you're dirty or anything. You just may have more things laying around more than usual. Maybe you're a hoarder and you just keep a bunch of stuff around. It looks messy, but you may just be a little messy as to what's next, okay? Somebody's definitely being messy as to what's next in your life. Like, I'm getting somebody talking about somebody's appearance, how they look. Could be saying somebody look a mess, or they're ugly, or they look dirty or something. They look homeless or something. Somebody's definitely talking about somebody as to what's next. So if you're gossiping about somebody as to what's next, or somebody's gossiping to you about somebody, but somebody's definitely talking about somebody and the way they look or the way they act. Maybe there is someone actually going through something, or they're looking a mess. They look hood. They look homeless. They're not clean, they're messy, something like that. But somebody definitely talking their shit about somebody instead of next. Somebody's gossiping, whether this is you or somebody gossiping about you, saying it's even about you. Like I said, it could be you caught up in it, okay, or this is you, or someone is telling you about someone. Yeah, you could hear about somebody. There could even be a messy person, a person who is like literally homeless, living out on the street, or they act street, they act hood. They be on some hood shit. They be outside a lot. I'm just getting like you could even have some messy person in particular that you find out about or that you hear about. But I'm getting like you're hearing about this, or this messy person may even be coming back into your life, or they may hit you up randomly, okay? But it's something about this person it's like this person is fucked up. Something's wrong with them. It's like they taking L's, or they don't look good. It's like somebody doesn't look good. They are going through it. They struggling. Okay, something like that. But just know somebody is not in good condition. I'm getting like somebody like this may hit you up. May try to see what's up with you randomly. For whatever reasons, though, they could be hitting you up. Maybe they need your help. Maybe they want something from you. Maybe they want to hang out with you. But I'm just getting whoever this is, they're a hot mess, okay? They're literally a walking L right now or something. Or this person just doesn't keep up with themselves. They don't take care of themselves. Something is like off with this person. Or they just out here lacking, looking like they lacking, something like that. But this person may randomly hit you up. You guys could have a lot of unexpected things happen, okay? It's to what's next in life, Sagittarius. A lot of unexpected things. A lot of things randomly happening, randomly occurring, okay? Random experiences, just popping up, okay? But I'm heavily getting like, I'm also getting like what's next in life is like you hearing about somebody. Like you're going to randomly like hear about somebody that maybe not doing well. And again, maybe there are talks about, maybe this is gossip, okay? And this could maybe be about somebody who could have maybe been, maybe this is about someone in particular who maybe used to be up to par, but maybe somebody fell off. And I feel like you're hearing about this, how somebody fell off or something. This could even be somebody who was sending you this negative energy we were speaking of, and that's why they're falling off, and this is you maybe hearing about it in major ways too, like how somebody's just like dirty now, how they're even maybe homeless. Maybe somebody was outside too much, and like their life is now reflecting it. Their life is now showing just how much they've been outside, drinking too much, sleeping around, partying too much, spending all their money, okay? But I'm just getting like there's gossip about somebody I want to say it's somebody having like a downfall, somebody falling off. You're hearing about this. You're talking about this to somebody. Somebody's talking about this. This is like the tea. Okay, so maybe what's next in life again is a lot of like gossiping and tea, and you seeing or hearing about things that could have maybe transpired in other people's lives that you may have known that maybe was good at one point, and now you're gonna be hearing how they're like crashing out, their life is going downhill, how they're having some type of downfall, they're taking L's. You may just hear about some gossip, or you're gossiping, or there's some messy gossip, or you getting caught up in the mix in some drama as to what's next in your life. Okay, Sagittarius, so that is what I am getting for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading on what's next in your life, and I see you on the next one.